Happy Monday, guys, and happy June 1st. New month, new goals, right? Sorry, I've been a little MIA. We've had a lot of family stuff going on. So the last time I went live, I said something about doing smoky eye, maybe a bold look. So I'm going to do that today. My hands are super shaky though because I'm so tired. Like, sleep's for the birds, I guess. Like, last night, I was like awake at 2 o'clock this morning. I came downstairs to finally take some melatonin because I'm like, I've had enough. I've got to go to sleep. I didn't go to sleep till 3. Then Allison wakes up at 5. And then my cats wake me up at 6:45 this morning. I'm like, I guess sleep's for the birds, right? So I'm looking like the crypt keeper today. Literally like the crypt keeper. Oh my gosh. Alright, so I'm going to start with a little bit of moisturizer. And I'm using the Pure Rose face cream. Oh my gosh. I love this stuff. It's super hydrating because my skin has been like, past couple days. Like, I've been doing my skincare, but with good morning, with everything going on with like my family issues, you know, dealing with my granny and all that, I've been touching my face a lot and just sitting here picking, so my skin's gotten like really dry. So, gotta moisturize. Alright, so while that's setting in, I'm gonna go ahead and put on some lip conditioner. And I'm about out of this. This was the first tube I ever bought. And I think I bought it in like December, so it's lasted a good while. But I gotta back up. I can't run out of this stuff, guys. Like, for real. Alright, so we're gonna do some primer. My favorite is the VFX Strobe Primer. Super creamy. And as you can see, I use it a lot. If you're gonna wear foundation or anything like that, best to always start with primer. And I do have another one of these on hand too because I use a lot. I'm super stoked. I've got a new bulk order coming in for myself, just for me, because I had to upgrade some goodies, and I can't wait to show y'all. And I was super tickled and all the stuff, and I'm like, oh yeah. Let's just put it to you this way. I'm gonna attempt to do like a Beetlejuice look once all my stuff comes in. It's gonna be fabulous. At least I hope so. I've never done a Beetlejuice look, and I don't know if I want to do that one live because, like I said in a previous live, my Halloween looks, I kind of don't like being on camera just because there may be some choice words involved. So I'm coming in now with the Stick Concealer, super creamy and lots of coverage with this booger. So I'm definitely going to be using this today. Well, I'm one of those people that also, when they get stressed out, I can't keep my hands off of my face. I'm picking at it. I mean, I got to keep my hands busy, and sometimes it's just my face is the target. It's not a good habit, but I don't know exactly what it's called. I googled it at one point, but I don't forgot what it was called. I always got to be picking at something. It's a nervous tick. Alright, so I'm coming in with this awesome two-sided facial brush, which is retiring, but when something retires, something better comes, and that's, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait to see what they got coming. I can't spill any beans. Alright, so I'm just going to make sure all this is good and blended before I move on. Now, I promised a bold look, like a bold lippy look, but now that I'm on live, I can't figure out which one I want to use. So we'll get there when we get there. I've been trying to go live and figure out everything that I want, like it's all right there, but I don't know. I'm just gonna go with the flow today. I gotta get my house picked up. Like, I've got my daughter's 4th birthday party on Saturday. Oh my gosh, y'all. When I realized that she's turning 4 tomorrow, I about cried. I really did. I was like, oh no, my baby's just getting bigger. And we're all getting older. Either way you think about it, it's kind of sad. Daughter's in there singing. As long as she's happy, right? Hang on, I got a notification that popped up, and y'all know I can't stand that, so I had to get it off. It's so distracting when I see something pop up and I'm like, what is that? And then I completely get sidetracked on what I'm doing. All right, let's brush out these fugly little eyebrows. And I think I'm going to use the brow pencil again today. I want to practice with it more. I've gotten out of the habit of using it, so it's kind of like riding a bike, I guess. You don't ride a bike for a while and you're kind of wobbly at first, but then you get the hang of it again. That's what I need to do. So my daughter is obsessed with footy pajamas, y'all. I don't know why. Oh, I haven't put on eyeshadow primer yet, but I don't know why she's obsessed with footy pajamas. It's like June now and it's hot where we live. Every single time I get her new jammies, I'm like, what kind of jammies do you want? I want footy pajamas. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, are you not hot in that? And she's like, no. But then in the middle of the night, she's kicking off the blankets. Mama, I'm hot. Turn on the fan. Really, child? Really? All right. So I have yet to wash my brushes. I've had a lot happen in the past couple of days. So I need to take time to wash these little boogers. Don't usually use eyeshadow primer with this brush, but since I got these press-on nails, or whatever you want to call them, I can't get my finger in the jar. I'm really shocked that they stayed on this long. It's been about 2 weeks. Actually, it's been 2 weeks. And the only thing that I'm seeing is like a little where it's been growing. I don't know what it's called. I don't usually do my nails. But I got to figure out how to get these off since they're growing out and put some more on them. And I don't know how to do that. I guess that's what all good old Google's for. Unless y'all want to tell me, how do you get these off, little glue on, press on nails, without having to rip them off? I ain't about that life now. I know sometimes beauty can be pain, but no, I have done it a couple of times where I had to take them off. Never again. Never again. And I didn't even think about that when I ordered them. I didn't. Hi. Alright. Rebrush these out. Y'all, I'm so excited for Friday. My mom's coming to town. Oh my gosh. Like, it's awesome. Like, I haven't seen my mom since February of last year. Holy crap. So, she lives all the way down in Florida. I mean, I know it's not that far away from us, but it kind of is. It's kind of hard to just load up 3 kids and haul boogie down there, you know? It's a 4-hour drive. So she's coming up here for a little over a week, and I'm like, yes, yes. Fingernail polish remover with acetone. I wonder if I've got some. I need to redo the girls' hair too. I've been doing the Kool-Aid. They love the Kool-Aid. It lasts a while too. So I gotta redo their hair. Allison's having a Little Mermaid birthday party, and so I want to do their hair and stuff like that and make them look like little mermaids. It's gonna be so cute. And my bonus mom is freaking amazing, y'all. Like, you know, with my family stuff that's going on and her family stuff, she's still taking the time to soak my nails in it. Okay, let me message that to me so I don't forget. Fingernail polish with acetone. See, if I'll still forget. Message me that. But she's still taking the time out to make my daughter's birthday cake, and I'm like, are you sure? Like, I can I can order it this year because I know we've got a lot going on. She's like, no, I'm making the cake. I'm like, aye, aye, Captain. She makes some of the best cakes I've ever eaten. Like, for real. She makes this one cake called the dreamsicle cake. It's kind of like, you know that popsicle that's like orange and has the white cream stuff in it? Oh my gosh. That popsicle was like my favorite as a child, and she has converted that into like a cake. Oh, that is my favorite cake that she has made. I want to see if I can get her to make me a Harry Potter cake one day. Wouldn't that be the bee's knees? I am such a huge Harry Potter fan. Like, huge. I've got multiple copies of each of the books. I've got all the movies. It's a little ridiculous. I don't have any of the figurines and stuff just because I have 3 kids. And none of my stuff is really safe. Just being honest, except my makeup. They know that my makeup is completely off limits. Like, I will get very mad if they touch this stuff. Not, you know, as like, oh, but you know, that's mine. That's the only thing that, you know, keep your little phalanges out of, you know? I'm so not used to using this brow pencil anymore. So I'm kind of like, am I doing it right? Oh, y'all. When my sponsor went on there the other day, I'm still tickled about that. She's sitting there talking about me and how good I'm doing. I'm like, girl, you are making me cry. I was bawling. I was bawling like a baby because I'm not used to anyone outside of my family, you know, oh my gosh, I see you, you're doing so good, you know? That was just mind-blowing. I love the team that I'm on. I'm glad I actually have a sponsor that is actually there for the well-being of her team instead of just a, you know, she is there in the trenches, you know, you gotta do this and this and this and this, and she's checking on us and we're doing the things. It's just awesome. Alright, I hope that's good. Does it look decent? The tail doesn't really look decent. I call it the tail. I don't know what else to call it. But I don't want to make it all funky looking either. Let's see. How's that? Is that a little better? I guess. I don't know. Half the line I can't hardly see. Alright. Yes! Oh my god. I was crying for like 2 days. I'm like, oh! It's awesome. And it's June 1st, so new month, new goals. Let's do it. Do it. We just got done with our opportunity event. It was so cute. I loved it. So much fun. We have fun over here. We really do. This eyebrow, to me, looks a lot different right here on this side than this one. Like, it kind of, I don't know, it kind of arches more. I don't know how to explain it, but I guess I'll just have to come to terms with the fact that my eyebrows will never look the same unless I get one of those stencils. Actually, my husband got me, you know those stencils that you can put it over your eyebrows and it like has an elastic band that goes around your head. He got me one of those, but then I got looking at the stencils and I'm like, none of those stencils look like my eyebrows, and I'm sorry, but I'm not going to have eyebrows like this. You can see eyebrows before you actually see anything else, and I'm not going to do that. Like, I got weird shaped eyebrows. But then there's some ladies that get the same stencils and can kill those stencils, you know, those eyebrows. I'm like, let's see, I can't pull that off. Whatever. I try to go by my natural brow shape though. And if I don't, it kind of makes me feel weird. Like there was one time I was doing my eyebrows and they looked just a tad too thick, and I'm like, hey. And while I was doing it, I was like, oh, that's good. Until I went to go take a selfie, and like, ooh, I need to tone those down just a smidge. All right. Here we go, guys. Let's see. I'm going to use some of the colors out of the Ultimate Smokey Trio kit, but I need to find the other colors I want to use. So here's the Ultimate Smokey. You get white, gray, and black. Let me find the other colors I want to use right quick. I'm not going to use green this time. Maybe that one. I'm looking for my lighter color. Of course, none of my stuff is organized, guys. I really can't help it. I need to order some of those blushes to use. There it is. To use as eyeshadow. We have some really pretty blushes that I wouldn't normally wear as blush, but would be totally cool for eyeshadows. You know, my mind's going like 9 into nothing right now. I'm trying to figure out where my stuff's at. I get so ticky when I can't find my stuff. Ooh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot when I put on primer to put on transparent powder and setting spray. By the way, it works if you have like oily skin, like me during the summer, my skin's oily. Put on primer with a little bit of transparent powder and setting spray, and I didn't get oily all day. I'm like, I didn't have to powder. I'm like, suck. What? All right. I think I found all the colors I want to use. All right. So this is number 18 eyeshadow. It's taupe brown. I'm going to put that in my crease. I'm going to attempt to do a smoky eye on live. Like every time I try to attempt on live, I can never get it right. But if I'm doing it by myself and jamming to my music, it comes off fire every time. I don't know if that's still a thing to say for cool, but that's what I'm going to use. And y'all, excuse my hair. It's one of those days that I'm not even going to fool with it. I am too tired. But I will say one thing about the reason why I stayed up so late last night. I was laying in the bed scrolling Facebook and I came across somebody live. I was like, what's going on? So I clicked on it and they were at one of those peaceful protests, and I stayed on for a good while just to see what was going on. Y'all, I'm so proud of the fact that that protest stayed peaceful the whole time. You know, I cried. I freaking bawled. It was good. If I didn't usually share stuff on my profile as far as controversial stuff, I would have shared it on my timeline. Hi, hope you're having a good day. But I would have shared it on my timeline just because that touched my heart so much. We can protest peacefully. So I'm walking around looking like a zombie today because I chose to stay up late watching it. And it was on the West Coast and I'm on the East Coast, so it's like 3 hours behind me. So it was super late out here. I'm sitting there just watching. Trying to pull off this smoky eye bold look today. I said I was going to do it the last time I went live, and I just, with so much of my family stuff going on, I haven't been live. So I keep my word. I didn't forget this time. And I'm usually one of the ones that forget everything. Alright, I think that's good for now. Alright. I'm super chill right now. Just super chill. Everybody's playing and doing their own thing in there. I'm in here doing my thing. Just chill. Even though I know I have like tons of housework to get done. Alright, so I'm coming in with number 13. It's called Sateen Ribbon. Super light, super pretty, and I'm going to put it right here on my lid. That's another thing I'm not used to with these fingernails, is putting on eyeshadow. I usually use my finger for the lid, and my fingernail gets all in the way now. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna wrap tonight for my daughter's birthday tomorrow. I told her that since her birthday's on a Tuesday, which is tomorrow, that we could let her open one gift on her birthday, and then she can open the rest of them on her actual birthday party day. So I gotta figure out what to do, because I have all kinds of stuff that I want to see her open. It's hard for me to just pick one. It really is. Alright, time out right quick. I need coffee. I'm starting to sound like a frog. Okay. A little bit better. Alright, so now I'm going to come into this Ultimate Smokey Trio Kit. And I can't tell you right now. She's in there listening. I don't want to spill the beans on what she's getting for her birthday. She did ask for a chicken, though. We're not getting chicken. I'm terrified of chickens. I mean, chickens are cool. I would love to have chickens for eggs and stuff like that. But I'm terrified of them. And, you know, we have dogs that like to go out in the backyard. And I honestly don't want to be out there one day and my dogs end up catching a chicken, you know. We'll have to figure that one out if we end up deciding getting chickens later on. Alright, so in this Smokey Eyeshadow Trio Kit, I'm using the black. Let's see how this goes. Black intimidates me as far as using it as eyeshadow. It used to not bother me because I used to just put black on the whole eyelid and go, but I'm so glad I organized my makeup table though, because I kept putting stuff on my table and kept pushing my tripod further and further towards the edge of the table. I didn't have any room, and so now I've pushed everything back to where it's supposed to go, and I can prop up and do it if I need to. I'm like, ugh, yes, I've got to stay more organized. Organization is not my strong suit, y'all. As far as organizing my stuff. Ugh. I feel like by the end of the day of organizing all the kids' stuff throughout the day, I don't have the energy to organize my stuff. Alright, I'm going to use the crease brush to blend this, just because I want it to stay a little bit right there. I don't want it to go too far. My stomach's sitting here going, trying to blend this, because this kind of smoky eye look makes me nervous. But I didn't want to use like all grays and blacks. I wanted to mix it up just a little bit with the browns and the tan colors. Okay, scratch that, guys, because obviously my crease brush doesn't want to blend that. So I'm coming back in with my blending brush now. All right. I get really quiet when I get focused, y'all. It's like a nervous thing. I just, whoop. Allison said something about chicken pox. I'm like, what? Golly. I'm very, very glad that my oldest two bonus daughters, they haven't had chicken pox. But I'm so scared that Allison might end up getting chicken pox and then giving them chicken pox. I'm like, ay, ay, ay. I had chicken pox twice as a kid. It sucked. I think it was the second time that I had chicken pox. After, you know, everything was cleared. And I still had spots, but it wasn't, it was gone, you know. My dad took us to Disney World. And our favorite at the time was Ariel. Well, you know, you have to wait in line to go meet the princesses and all that. So we did. And we got up to her, and she's like, oh, they got chicken pox. I don't want to hug them. And my dad explained to her, you know, he's like, look, they don't have it anymore. They've been cleared by the doctor. You know, it's just, you know, leftover, you know, spots. She ended up refusing to do it. And my dad's like, if y'all know my dad, y'all know that he don't put up with no nonsense. So needless to say, by the time he got done with what he was doing, we got to hug Ariel. My daddy, he don't put up with no nonsense kind of guy. Like, don't come with him, no nonsense. Y'all hear my daughter in there going, "Mwahaha." I swear, she's letting the gremlin out. Help. I'm just kidding. Maybe. I'm taking a little extra time to make sure this is good and blended. Because I don't want to be like, oh, it's good and blended, and then get off camera and be like, oh, no, it's not. I've done that before, too. It's all good. You live and you learn. Hi, hope you're having a good day. Enjoy my mouth being all gapped open. I'm so weird. I don't know if... Okay, yeah, it is. I need to figure out what I'm cooking for dinner tonight. Like, my father-in-law, with everything that was going on yesterday, he was over here when I got some news about, you know, my granny. And, he helped out with dinner last night. And so I'm like, alright, what am I going to cook tonight, though? I don't know. I guess I'll figure it out. I cook a lot of food with cream of mushroom soup, and right now I don't have cream of mushroom soup, so I'm kind of like off in la la land, like, what the heck am I gonna cook? I need to quit depending so much on cream of mushroom soup. There was one time that I didn't have any cream of mushroom soup, and so I was like, alright, I googled what can I use substitutes, like how can I make something similar to cream of mushroom soup, and so it came out to like this roux stuff. Like he made for macaroni and cheese. It kind of looked like that roux, and it was pretty good, but it had flour in it. It had flour, and I don't have any flour right now either. Like the other night, I was making hamburger gravy, and I was like, all right, this is good. It's starting to taste good, and then I was like, all right, it's time to start shaking it up. I'm looking all over the kitchen for my daggum flour. I realized I didn't have any flour. I ended up crushing up some saltine crackers and using that to thicken up the gravy. Didn't tell the kids, didn't tell nobody. And they're like, oh my gosh, this is so good. It tastes different, but it's so good. I like it. I really like it. And I'm like, do you like it better than the original kind? They're like, yes. I'm like, I'll just start using crackers then. We always have saltine crackers around here. So, you know, sometimes you gotta use what you got, and it comes out to be good. Alright. Here we go. Let's blend this side. It takes me forever to do my eye makeup, guys, but it's all good. I just want to make sure it's all good and blended before I move on. I have done my makeup a couple times where it looks blended on the outside, and like I said, I'll go off camera. I'm like, oh, no, it's not. So, gotta make sure I'm good and blended. Kids in there, like, that's that easy. What are you talking about? Oh, they're playing with their baby dolls. Excuse me. So like this, they're in there playing, and I hear my youngest going, "Mama, Mama." I'm like, "What?" I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to my baby dolls. Okay. Okay. Whatever. Then it's hard to tell whether she's actually calling me or her baby dolls. So almost every single time I'm like, what? I'm not talking to you. I'm like, oh, you so sassy. She comes by it honest though. I'm so excited for her. We were actually able to go get that race car bed for her. She's been in a toddler bed right now, and we're like, it's time for her to get a bigger bed, because I honestly think the reason why she keeps, knock it off. Knock it off. I think the reason why she keeps getting in our bed at night, even at almost 4 years old, is because her bed is getting, small. So we're like, okay. And I go online looking for twin size beds. My husband goes on Marketplace. I'm on Amazon, eBay, Walmart, trying to find like good twin size bed frames. He goes on freaking Marketplace and finds a race car, like a Corvette, like kid bed. And my daughter's like, I want that one. I'm like, you want a race car for a bed? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, if that's what you want. And the cute thing about it was when he went to go pick it up from the people from Marketplace, it was for their little girl too. I'm like, oh, these little girls are so cute wanting race car beds. How awesome is that? It's not all gender stereotypical stuff. Let them have what they want to. That's their personality. I love that. Seeing kids get to express their personality. That's okay. Matter of fact, I need to go put some laundry in the dryer. But to see kids' personalities blossom and you get to experience that, it's so sweet. I love it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be brushing. I'm definitely going to be washing. Y'all, I keep getting frogs. I'm definitely going to keep... Now I can't even talk. Oh my gosh. Definitely going to wash my brushes today, especially with using this black eyeshadow. Because if I don't, I will end up forgetting the next time I do my makeup and have black powder all over. So I definitely need to remember to wash my brushes. I'm going to wash some dishes. And so afterwards, since the water's already running, I'm going to wash my brushes. I have a question about dishwashers. I don't know if y'all would know, but if you do, our dishwasher, ever since we installed it, once it gets towards a certain part in the washing process, it starts to smell like, I can't put a smell to it. It smells like something burning, but not really burning. And so every single time that the dishwashers get into that phase, every day, I'm going in there, making sure nothing's on fire. And it's freaking dishwasher. We've been living here since February of last year, and I still walk around the house. What is that smell? Where is it coming from? Like, what causes it to do that? Like, it's nothing wrong. It's wired in right and everything else. Just what causes it to smell like something burnt? Like, the dishwasher's in really good shape. I just don't understand. Most of all of our appliances are almost brand new. Except my washer and dryer. Oh, what I wouldn't do to get a new washer and dryer. I've always wanted one of those, I don't want a front loader washer. Maybe one of the glass top washers, but one of those dryers that are like front load, you can see the clothes tumbling. Oh my gosh, I want one of those so bad. I've always wanted a red washer and dryer. I don't know why. I just want a red one. Alright, I'm just making sure this is good and blended before I move on. Our house is 2 stories, and then underneath we have a basement type thing. It's not really a basement, but it's kind of like a basement. I don't know. But we have a lot of room in our house. Trying to make sure they're not in there fussing at each other. They must have felt my mom raise or something, because they got quiet. work, y'all. Alright, so I'm coming back in with this taupe brown right up underneath my wet waterline. To substitute eyeliner. That would be awesome. Yes, I would love for you to come over soon. We definitely need to hang out soon. I'm hoping that the schedule starts getting back to where it needs to be as far as our hubby's work schedules. I'm about to say y'all's, but our hubby's work schedules. Husband's been coming home telling me what's been going on, and all I'm sitting here going is, really? Really? See, I wouldn't tolerate some of this stuff. I'm one of those people that have like certain boundaries and respect things. Don't cross them, you know? So I couldn't tolerate some of that stuff. I don't know why they have been, and I'm pretty sure you know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm just gonna blend this just a little bit. I'm just ready for everything to go back to normal, honestly. Alright, so I'm coming into the highlighter palette, and I'm going to be using the gold here in the middle to put in the inner corners of my eyes and my brow line before finally moving on to something else. I swear, it takes me forever to do my eye makeup, but it's so worth it. So worth it. Well, at least I feel that way anyway. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna make the kids for lunch. I haven't made them lunch yet because we kind of had a late start this morning. So by the time they got done eating breakfast, it was like 11. So I don't know whether they're gonna be hollering I'm hungry in the next 20 minutes or the next hour. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. Thinking maybe some ramen noodles or something. That's quick and easy, since I do have to hand wash some dishes today. I still gotta work on some of the kids' schoolwork. I've been getting so behind. I get so sidetracked with everything else that's going on. But like the schoolwork's the last thing on my priority list until school time's here, and I'm like, oh crap, I gotta get this done. You know, I thought since we stopped our schoolwork April the 3rd, just because we homeschool. And I was like, yeah, we're stopping so early. I'm going to have plenty of time to get y'all the whole years of schoolwork done before we start school, yada, yada, yada. Queen of procrastination. I got a little bit of that highlighter in my brow, so I'm just going to touch that up right quick. Okay. Moving right along. I don't know if I should come in. Haley loves ramen noodles. They do too. They love ramen noodles. I'm like, you know what? I mean, it's not the healthiest thing in the world, but if it's getting you to eat, let's do it. Let's do it. Alright, I don't know if I should use liquid eyeliner. Not use it. Let's use it. If I can open it. There we go. I don't know. I might take these off and not put them back on. We'll put any more on. I keep getting in the way of everything. I feel like I'm having to... I mean, I've been washing my hands a lot, but I feel like I have to scrub even harder, especially up underneath. Ugh. I don't know. I might keep them, I might not. I don't know. Let's do this. Alright. As soon as I said let's do it, my hands start shaking like little leaves. Oh my gosh. I don't want to end up messing up. Especially since I've already put so much time into my eyeshadow. I don't want to have to wipe it off and restart. Wouldn't that be terrible? Oh my gosh. I've got to find a better angle for this whole setup because I don't like doing it down here. I feel awkward that y'all are like looking at the top of my forehead. Well, it's not a forehead, it's a 5 head. I got a big old forehead. And I feel like when I tilt my head down, you can see it more. Don't look at my forehead, guys. Cool. How's that look? Is it good? Decent? At least decent. And then here I go being OCD trying to touch it up. Okay, I gotta leave it alone. Oh, leave it alone. I am so excited for her. Like, her birthday's tomorrow. Oh my gosh. It makes me sad, but it makes me so excited for her because I'm like, there's going to be a couple of people coming over on Saturday to celebrate her, and I'm like, oh, it's a bittersweet thing, I guess. Oh, this one might not turn out good. Yes, you should. Just because you're not going anywhere doesn't mean you can't make yourself look better or feel better. You know what I mean? I do it just to feel better. Tell him I said that it's a confidence boost. It really is for me. Tell him to watch my lives and he'll understand. Understand the power of makeup. It's not just the makeup, y'all. I will make myself look like a complete goober about this makeup. And I don't care. It's good. Confidence boost. Everybody needs confidence boost, whether they realize it or not. Just a little poop in your step, you know? That's how I see it. Our husbands probably think it's just us wanting to spend money. It's not. It's really not. Just like they want to go buy expensive toys like guns and boats and whatever. They want them. They want them. They usually go get them. TVs. So makeup's our thing, right? Or whatever makes you happy. Some people, it's retail therapy. I mean, that's spending money, but for me, it's makeup. And really bomb skincare. Video games? Yes. I swear they're so bad. There's no video games out right now that I'm really interested in. The only game that I'm really like gung-ho fan, I've got to have it when it comes out, are the God of War games. I freaking love the God of War games. Oh, like when the new one came out, I think it was last year, I sat there and played it and stared at the screen almost the entire time it took me to get through the game. I'm a nerd when it comes to God of War. Like every couple of months, I'll sit there and go on there. Is there a new God of War coming out? And then get all pissy when it doesn't say anything about a new one coming out. I'm like, yeah. Or Halo. I used to love Halo, but the Halo that we have for our 360 right now doesn't have multiplayer or whatever, and that sucks. So that's out. If I'm gonna play Halo against somebody, I want to say, hey, I'm kicking your butt, you know? Not, you know, have to play one at a time. That's baloney. I'm one of those video game players that gets so angry that I want to throw the controller. I'm like, okay, I've got to remember that I'm not a kid anymore, that I have to pay for these controllers and they're like $60, so I gotta control it. My daddy gets so mad at me if I threw a controller when I was younger. He's like, I ain't buying you another one. Yeah. I was such a nerd. I was either reading a book or playing video games. Not very much video games when I was a kid. More so books. I had my teachers tripping out in the 6th grade because I would go to the library and get a book and take it back the next day. And they're like, why are you taking your books back so quick? I'm like, I'm reading them in a day and taking them back. They're like, how are you reading that big old book in a day with all the homework and stuff that you got? I just do. You leave me to do what I do. Okay? Alright, this wing looks completely different than this one, so I'm going to try to come back on this side and see what I can do. Oi, I don't want to end up messing up. I'm starting to try to practice a little bit more with doing a wing, that way I'm not so nervous about it. The only bad thing is when I do liquid eyeliner, my lashes are so long that it gets all in the way. Oh, I love books. I can sit there and read Harry Potter over and over and over again. That and actually Gone with the Wind, that book, oh, I loved it. Just from the historical standpoint of it, you know, so good. And Lisa Jackson books. I love Lisa Jackson books. Like, you give me a good Lisa Jackson book, I will read it in a night and give it back to you. Like, here you go. I'm done. Yeah, I used to love reading, but now with 3 kids, that's funny. I still have to read the ones that I had found when I sent those to you. Like, I was like, yes, I'm gonna read them. And only time I have now to read is that, hi, hope you're having a good day. The only time I have to read now is at night when the kids are in the bed, and then by the time I get them in the bed, my eyes are like, I can't even keep them open. So I just listen to the TV instead. Speaking of which, I started a new series called, what's it called? Dead to Me, with Christina Applegate and that girl that played Thelma in Scooby-Doo. Oh my gosh, I love that show. I can't wait until the last season of Shameless comes out. And Wentworth. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. I liked Wentworth a lot better than I did Orange is the New Black, to be honest. I know some people are like, no. It's just the way it is. It be that way sometimes. Okay? It be like that. Which one? Is what good? I know. I was sitting there like, oh! I'm so not used to doing wings, and I'm trying to practice more, and my hands are like, oi. Like, why? I'm not even that nervous coming live. And then, you know, as soon as I'm like, all right, let's try to do a wing. I'm like, Dead to Me is amazing. It's so good. Like, there was a couple times that I'm sitting there holding my breath going, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Oh, I love it. I love the TV shows that you get so into that you're just like, you know, oh. And, you know, as much as I harp about sleeps for the birds, I can't never sleep. If I find a good TV show to watch, I can sit there and watch, you know, episode after episode and not even realize what time it is. It's just it's one of those things where I'm so tired, but I need mom time. Like, this right here is kind of like mom time, but it's kind of more like, you know, making myself feel better, you know, doing my thing with my biz, you know, just doing my thing. So, I mean, it's not all me time. I saw something about that yesterday on Facebook. So I'm going to be checking that one out as soon as I get done with Dead to Me. Y'all, oh, I need to sleep. I'm so tired. Alright, so instead of coming in with the Zen today, I'm coming in with a 3D Effect mascara. Alright. I used to have my catalog sitting here, and for the life of me, I don't know where it went, and I haven't gone to get another one yet. So, I'm just going to try to remember off the top of my head. I believe this is $11.90. It's a little bit more expensive than this. This is $8.90. This is, I believe it's $11.90. But it's super good mascara. Super good. Like it says 3D Effect. And sometimes, back in the day, when I used to use like 3D Effect mascara, different 3D mascaras, they would leave this fiberish looking stuff in my eyelashes. So when I took off my makeup, all those little fibers would get in my eye. No issues with this. Like, I don't even think it has fibers. I'd have to check that. Definitely need to check that. But I have no issue using my makeup remover to get this mascara off. Yes? Oh, she's not even talking. See what I mean? Let's see, we're playing a game. Oh, so sassy. So, I'm one of those people that usually doesn't drink if anything, you know, unless it's like a once in a blue moon type thing. But the other night I was super stressed, and my husband had recently acquired some peach crown. Now around here it's hard to find, right? So he got some. So I took a little bit. It wasn't even a shot. It was maybe like half a shot of peach crown. I put it in a cup with some pineapple juice and then Hawaiian punch makes lemon berry juice. It's like a red color. And I put it in there with the peach crown and the pineapple juice. Oh my god! Oh my gosh! Oh, it was delicious. And you know, not even that one shot, because I'm not a drinker. That one little bitty half shot was plenty for me to just relax. Just chill. And sometimes mama just needs to freaking chill. With everything that's been going on lately, mama needs some chill time. Alright, so now I'm going to come back in with a second coat on my top. And if you noticed, I'm coming in with a second coat. I didn't dip it back in. This mascara is amazing. My daughter's in there going, wah ha ha again, guys. What is she plotting? She must be plotting. Look at that. Let's see. Well, you know what I should have done? I should have done one side and then let you compare with one side no mascara and this side mascara. But look at that. Yes, you're seeing my mug without foundation right now. Up close and personal, but it's okay. It's good. Zoom back out. Alright, so today I'm coming in with a Stay Matte foundation. It has become one of my favorites, especially right now. Summertime, my skin is getting oily due to the weather change and, you know, the stress that I'm under as far as family stuff. So the Stay Matte foundation is good, really good for oily skin. I'm a little bit in between shades right now, so I'm going to use two different shades. But these are only $12.90. $12.90. I'm serious. Hi, you're back. Yay. I hope you're doing good. Yay. But $12.90 a tube for a thing of mascara. Mascara, y'all. For foundation that lasts a really good while, unless you're just one of those wasteful people. That's hella bang for your buck. That's not even gonna I'm not even gonna sugarcoat that. It's hella bang for your buck. I'm starting to open up a little bit more as far as my personality and not trying to be so professional all the time. So I gotta start opening up a little bit more about how I really am. Sometimes I word things differently. I've got a potty mouth in real life, and I'm working on it. Trying to. It's just habits like that. It can be done, though. It can be done. When there's a will, there's a way. I absolutely love using this brush as foundation brush. It's kind of like a Kubaki brush, but it's not a Kubaki brush. But it gets the job done. I actually do have a Kubaki brush somewhere. It's probably upstairs and all my other stuff. Look at the coverage of that. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh my god. Hang on just a minute. What are y'all being so sneaky quiet for in there? Okay. Children and sneaky quiet don't mix. Really doesn't. Always up to something. Alright, so I'm going to put just a little bit on my neck. I got plenty on my hand. I'm going to put some on my neck just to make sure that this and this is the same shade. Don't know when I'm walking around looking two-tone. But that's one thing I can teach people about makeup. You know, you don't have to listen to me. But blend. Blend down. Like everything's good and covered. I used to be one of those girls that would just cut off their foundation right here. And I had to learn the hard way. But I did. Bippity boo. Alright. Little fairy godmother. Oh y'all. You know, like 2 weeks ago I came on here and I was live and I was like, my daughter keeps coming up to me saying she wants a baby sister. She hasn't let up. Oh my gosh. I'm not ready. I mean, I am, but I'm not. I'm just trying to use that Kevin Hart voice. I'm not ready. Trying to make light out of it because I don't know how to react to it, to be honest. Because she's starting to do it. I mean, she's been doing it for the past, couple of weeks, and now her older two sisters are like, why y'all? Why? What are y'all trying to say? Kids, man. Kids. Y'all, please excuse my hair. It's just one of those days. It's just there. Alright. I'm coming in with a contour stick today. I used to not use it very often, but now I've grown rather fond of it again. I've had this thing forever. Since I joined, I think. Alright. You know what? I'm just taking the sticker off. I know what it is. I want to get my hair done again. Like, not just colored, like highlights and stuff, but actually, like, cut. But the last time I got it cut way too short. Like, I had this picture when I showed it to my hairdresser, and I'm like, this is what I want. Oh, gosh, y'all. It ended up right there. I'm like, oh, my hair, because my hair was about as long as it is now. It was like about right here. And I'm like, oh, my hair. Oh my gosh. Because it was only supposed to be like right here and kind of like choppy bob in the back. You know, I have trust issues with people with scissors in my hair. Like, I will let you, that's not even. There we go. We'll have to fix that. But, like, you can color my hair all kinds of colors. But don't cut my hair. I'm so ticky about my hair being cut. I don't know why. I don't remember which kid it was. Whether it was Leanna or Allison the other time. I wish you had 8 arms like an octopus. Don't we both? Don't we both? Golly. Wouldn't it be cool if moms could, like, grow arms to, like, y'all know what I'm talking about. mom life. We need more arms. Hang on. Had a phone call coming in. And since it's a number I didn't know, it's probably somebody trying to sell me stuff. Not today. Mm-mm. It's getting to the point, if I don't recognize the number, I ain't answering at all. Mm-mm. I ain't got time for no drama. And used to, if I got a phone call from a number I didn't know, it was always somebody trying to cause drama. I'm like, bye-bye. Like NSYNC, bye-bye-bye. Mm-mm. I love NSYNC. That's my jam. My husband hates it. Like, the night that we went riding in the woods, and then we stopped at a Mexican restaurant to eat. On the way home, you know, I done had that margarita. That was the first time I've had a margarita in like forever. So I had that margarita, and NSYNC comes on the radio. I'm like, you know, singing, dancing, doing the thing, and he's sitting there turning the station. I'm like, no, you're not. I kept turning it back, and he kept turning it off, and I kept turning it back. I'm like, no, no, no. Oh, don't turn off my NSYNC now. Like, I like Backstreet Boys too, but he just flat out cannot stand the Backstreet Boys, so I respect that and won't listen to it in front of him. But NSYNC, don't turn off my NSYNC. Mm-mm. I don't listen to music very much from this time frame. I'm more back in the day type music person. Unless it's a really good rock band. I follow Five Finger Death Punch, Godsmack. It used to be Linkin Park until the lead singer passed, Chester. My daughter is obsessed with baby dolls pooping. I don't know what it is. Maybe instead of giving her a baby sister, just give her a baby doll that poops all the time and cries. There you go. But no, I do. I want another baby at some point. Because everything's so wild right now. I don't know why my kids are ganging up on me though. When are you gonna have another baby? When I'm ready. Or when God's ready. It's his time and not mine. Because I do have fertility issues. I'm trying to think. What should I do first? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and come in with some concealer and put it to where I want to highlight. Or where I want to highlight. However you want to say it. Ooh. One of the bad things about having a nose ring, it's like a freaking booger hook. I'm serious. But I love my nose ring though. I've had it done. How old am I? I got it done when I was 16, maybe 17. So I've had it for like 10 years. So I love my booger hook. Okay. Matter of fact, I've had this nose ring in for years. Haven't bought me some more. They're out in the mailbox. I haven't gotten them yet. Apparently they came in the mail yesterday. You're getting one for your birthday? Your nose pierced? Nose pierced? That's awesome. Just be forewarned. Actually, I'm not going to psych you out. Never mind. Well, it might be different for you, but I got mine done. I was a teenager, guys. I had mine done in my kitchens. At my kitchen table. Along with these Dave piercings that I have in. Dave piercings. That was done in my kitchen too. Just a second. Knock it off. Thank you. Make me use my mom voice on camera. Why? But why though? I do that to them sometimes. Well, why though? And they're like, Definitely have some sassy chichrins. Don't be nervous though. It'll probably be a lot better than mine was. Because, you know, the lady that was doing mine was trying to rush and all that. My thing was, if you're going to come over and do my piercing, don't try to rush, you know. Like the guy that did these, my dates, super chill, super nice. It doesn't tickle, but it's not too terrible. It made my eyes water, but I'm going to be honest. I used to have the industrial, like the bar that goes through here to here. That was more painful than this. And then these days piercings, those hurt worse than this, to be honest. I mean, my eyes did water up just because when they pierce it, it like activates your sinuses or whatever. I don't know how to describe it, but she was just being rough with me, trying to rush and get out the door. I'm like, you scheduled to come over and do my freaking nose, but then you're gonna act like my safety really wasn't all that important. I guess that's what you get when you get piercings at home. I had to get the dates at home because I was having like excruciating migraines to the point where I couldn't even go outside. The sunlight was too bright. I couldn't get up. So he's like, I'll come to her. And he did. Allison was a baby. He's like, all right, you're oozing awesomeness. I'm like, what does that mean? He's like, you're bleeding a little bit. I'm like, oh, why don't you just tell me up front? He's like, you'd be surprised how many people want to get their dates pierced or whatever pierced, and then you mention the B-L-O-O-D word, and they're like, I'm like, it's just blood. It's just blood. Shit, I don't know how you can get queasy over blood down here in the South. Freaking all the hunting and stuff going on. I don't know how. Fishing, hunting. The whole country boys doing crazy stuff. Country life's fun though. Not even joking. Country life's fun. Now, the more and more I realize just how good and fun the country life is, the more and more I regret us deciding to buy a house in town. I was like, but I don't want to be too far out because everything's here, and what if something happens, and da-da-da-da. I let my worry wart get the best of me, but I do love my home, by the way, though. Love my home. But maybe after the kids are grown and out of the house, we might sell this house and go move out in the country. That's always been my husband's dream. So, we're gonna make it happen. It might be when the kids are grown, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I just need to live somewhere with good internet connection. Because the kids homeschool and I work online. Alright, so I put a little bit of that concealer up underneath my eyes, blended it good. And now I'm just putting on transparent powder. When I put on transparent powder underneath my eyes, I put a good thick coat. Just because I'm trying to hide the fact that I haven't slept in like 50 years. Alright. I got a little bit of that powder in my eye. But it's good. It doesn't irritate it. Alright. So now I'm going to come in and do some blush, and I'm going to use number 15 just because I love the way it looks. It's like a peachy, just looks bright, makes you look more bronze, and it goes really good with contouring. So that is number 15. For the life of me, still can't remember the name. I'll remember it one day. It might be when I'm 100, but I'll remember one day. But it just helps accentuate that bronze look that I wanted to pull off with contouring. So, I love it. This is the blush that I use the most often. More often. The most. I use it the most. Okay? My brain's all kinds of scatterbrain, all over the place. But at least my attention span hasn't been all that bad today. Is your hubby off tonight? Or is it? I think maybe he's off tonight and my hubs is off tomorrow, right? I can't keep up with this schedule. With everything going on, you know, trainings and working at home and the kids and planning a birthday party and getting the house picked up. You know, I just cleaned, you know, like last week for my husband's friends to come over, so it's not like, it's just the kids come home from their papas from the weekend and they just scatter stuff all over the place. Just tonight. That sucks. So they only get one night. It blows. Alright, so I'm coming into the highlighter palette. Now I'm going to use gold again. What am I up to today? I'm doing my makeup and then, I can't get this open. Doing my makeup, then I gotta wash some dishes and throw some clothes in the dryer. Pretty much clean up. Try to get the house, keep the house picked up. That way I don't have as much to do on Friday when my mom gets here. I don't want to have to clean once my mom gets here because I would like to spend that time with her since I haven't seen her in a while. Hang on, I got a little bit of contour right here, that little contour stick stuff. Didn't want to blend. Okay. Good. Alright, so I'm using gold highlight. I'm still letting this transparent powder set for a minute. Does that look shimmery enough? I swear, I feel like my eyesight's getting worse. Can't see without my glasses. And I'm going to make the tip of my nose sparkly today. It's extra glam. Okay, so I think I'm going to let that transparent powder sit for just a few more seconds before I take it off. And once I take it off, I will highlight right here. So now I'm going to figure out which lippy I want to use while it's still doing its bakingness. Alright, and I said a bold lippy lip, right? So let's figure out what we're going to do. I don't want to use red. I feel like I did red the last time I went bold. Or was it? I don't know. No, it was Superstar and Red Love, the two reds that I have. It was the last time I went and did a smoky eye. I put these two together to make that really pretty, like, boom, red. That's pretty, but I don't want to use that today. Yeah, did red the last time. This is Sweet Cherry and this is Wild Rose. I did Sweet Cherry the other day. I would use maybe. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use Wild Rose today. Hey, chillax. Chill. Woosah, goose fraba, whatever you need to do, but chillax. I freaking love this lipstick. I haven't used it in a while, but when I first got it, that's like all I used for like, I don't know, 2 weeks. It makes me nervous. I'm trying not to talk much so I don't mess up. Because doing the nude colors for me is easier. Lining my lips with this. I mean, you don't technically need a lip liner with these lipsticks because the applicator is so precise, but it still makes me nervous. I may just end up investing in the lip liners just for the darker colors. I love it too. Wait, make sure there's no lipstick on my finger. I have an itch. Okay. I love it too. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's this bang. You're sounding like a pterodactyl in there, honey. Boom. Alright. I got an itch. I don't want to scratch too hard. Mess up the look. Alright, so I'm going to take off that transparent powder now. Ooh. I should have added. I might still do that. Hang on. See if I can. Hang on. Maybe just a little bit of a blue pop on my waterline. Let me see if it works. Since I've already put on mascara. Hopefully it'll work. Don't mind my forehead, y'all. I'm gonna have to figure out how to rearrange this where y'all not looking at my forehead. Let me sharpen this right quick. I'm scared of messing up that mascara. When I sharpen my pencils, I always sharpen, hold the pencil still, sharpen, twisting the the sharpener. I don't take it and twist the pencil, twist the sharpener. It gives you a better point and it's not as wasteful. Tip for the day. Just a little bit. You see a little bit of a blue pop in there. I'm poking my eyeball now. Don't put on eyeliner after you put on mascara, guys. But I'm committed to it now. Excuse my forehead. Yes, I have a husband. Been married almost 8 years. Alright. So now I'm going to come in. Poke myself in the eyeball. Alright, so I'm coming back in with the highlighter palette and I'm going to go ahead and highlight my cheeks. And y'all know I like to glow, so here we go. Wahaha! I swear my kids are plotting something. So they're going, wahaha. Should I be worried? Maybe? I'm just kidding. Okie dokie. Now I'm good and highlighted. So last up is the Time Locker setting spray. I wish I would have put on the primer, the transparent powder, and then this setting spray. Like I talked about last time, it worked. I told you I was going to let you know how it worked. It did. My skin has been like oily since summer started, and so I found a new technique where I put on primer, transparent powder, and setting spray before I do any kind of like foundation and stuff, and then set it again with the setting spray, and it worked. It worked. Like, I didn't feel like I'd have to, like, oh, I feel like I'm greasy. I need to go check and make sure I need to powder my nose. I didn't have to. I was like, boom, let's do today. Let's do it. You know, it was a good day. It was a good makeup day. So that's another good tip for today. All right. Shake it up first. Yes, I just sprayed it 4 times. No, you don't need to spray it 4 times, but because I get it at like ridiculous price, it's like half off for me because I'm a beauty influencer. It's really affordable, super affordable. I actually have another one right here too. Never run out of the good stuff. Ever. And that is my makeup look for today, guys. Alright. I gotta go do some mom stuff. Gotta cook some lunch, do some laundry and dishes. So, until next time, stay blessed, stay safe, peace.